So he's just not going to talk about it. So you're just not going to talk about how a guy you recently were on stream with just committed several acts of terrorism and threatened a mass shooting. I don't know if you have the credibility to brush this off. Ooh. What? What are you talking about? What the fuck? It's the new drama shit. Jarrett Maki? Who the fuck is that? What? Got trimmed? Who is that? I have literally zero clue who the fuck you're talking about, bro. Yuko? Okay. Chat baited you to cover some shooter who got caught before doing so? Wait, what the fuck? Today's gonna be so stupid. It's the DCFC guy and it's all over the place and the drama farmers are in full effect. Wait, what? What the fuck, bro? Hey, yo! What the hell? Michigan man charged with making terrorist threats in Illinois? A Michigan man has been charged with making terrorist threats in Illinois. Jared Maki, 25, from Detroit, is accused of making bomb and active shooter threats to businesses in East Alton, Illinois. Maki was charged along Illinois man Austin Blair. What the fuck? That's the DCFC guy. Ain't no fucking way. What? What the fuck? Brother. Wait, how is this my fault, by the way? Wait, I don't fucking know this dude. He's the one who reached out to us to link us up with DCFC. Brother, what is going on? What the fuck is DCFC? According to the reports, the roommate admitted to making the calls. The investigation began in July when businesses began receiving threatening phone calls. Police say the threats caused many businesses to close early. On Wednesday, the police executed a search warrant on the 200 block of Niagara Street in East Alton. Evidence was seized and Blair was arrested. On September 6th, police located Maki at the Worldwide Technology Raceway. Maki was arrested. He was charged with 11 counts of making terrorist threats. Blair received the same charges. There is no way that this dude was doing that. No shot. This is the guy. What the hell? Dude, what is wrong with my fucking sus meter? Is it just busted? Okay, so this guy does social media for the Detroit City Football Club. And the Detroit City Football Club reached out to us and wanted us to link up with them. And we had an amazing experience in Hamtramck. Okay? We had an amazing experience in Hamtramck when we were in Michigan for the Palestine People's Conference. And he was a super chill dude. I mean, you can see him on stream. He just seems like a super chill dude. And I mean, I interact with a million different people, so it's not. According to the reports, the roommate admitted to making the calls. One report said the roommate admitted to the crimes, but I don't know if it's confirmed. I just don't understand how it could have been, how this dude who is just like so seemingly so normal. On July 28, officials broke down the alleged threats that were made. Police say on July 28, they allegedly called a Taco Bell in East Alton and said, "I see a dude with a big gun walking towards your store." Wait, what the fuck? Bro, that's crazy. Police say investigators from East Alton, Bethalto, and Wood River Police Departments worked together on the investigation. Blair was taken into custody and Maki was arrested. Maki is the sports information director for Detroit City Football Club. A team spokesman said DCFC takes the situation very seriously and that Maki is suspended from all club activities at this time. The way that chatter came in here, so you're just not going to talk about it, I guess. Yeah, what's funny about the way that chatter came in here is to make it seem like I literally made the calls or something, or I told him to make terroristic threats. Bitch, I meet a million different people when I'm out and about. How the fuck am I supposed to know? Some of these guys are so funny because they unironically, like, in their minds, like, if I went to like a Taco Bell or something and people got sick at the Taco Bell that I went to, they'd be like, Hassan, aren't you gonna talk about it? Aren't you gonna talk about how you made everybody sick at the Taco Bell? It's like, bitch, what the fuck? How is this my fault? You know? Yo, dude, I'm gonna need you to make terroristic threats 2 months before I meet you. Yeah, that's what happened. Um, what ended up happening was I I told him ahead of time. I was like, "Yo, dude, make sure you issue like make sure you issue bomb threats to every local business in the neighborhood before we hang out." It's a big part of what I believe in. It's so funny. Anyway, what the fuck? Anyway, this is crazy. Police say investigators from East Alton, Bethalto, and Wood River police departments work together on the investigation. Yeah, it's in my contract rider. Big day for the Cuomo campaign. Yeah, Cuomo campaign is about to come out and be like, a person that a Twitch streamer that Zoran Memdami met with also hung out with a guy who apparently had done months prior, allegedly, phone calls that were of terroristic nature. Legal Mindset called him a Hassan Superman. Why do you know this guy? Why do you watch these people? You've been live for like 10 minutes and you haven't even talked about the drones in Poland yet? I guess you're responsible for those too? Yeah. Anyway, that's insane. That is actually insane. He did not seem like that at all. Damn, dude. What the fuck? That's crazy that like you can just meet a dude. You could just meet a dude and you'd be like, that seems like a normal guy. He seems like a fine dude. By all indications, I mean, you look, I mean, he was on camera the whole time. Like, he just seemed like a normal ass dude. Maybe it was his roommate that was doing the craziness. Who knows? Or maybe he just had a dark side. I don't know. Yeah, inside of us, there's two wolves. The one that's like a seemingly normal wolf, and then the other one that's just like calling every local Taco Bell in in Illinois. Yeah. Lawyer is about to clip this for character witness. Yeah, let's wait for more info. Yeah, sure. I mean, this is so fun. This is funny. I mean, I don't know what else to say other than how insane. What an insane situation. All right, where was I? I love that we just started. I didn't even blast off yet. And motherfuckers are like, guess you haven't talked about this guy. It's like, how is this my fault? I don't, like, do you guys ever, some of these people that like, they revel in the drama, they just genuinely, I think in that process, like forget how to think critically, where they don't understand how things work, right? Like they just forget how like time works, for example. They forget how like normal human interactions work. Like meeting a dude in passing, and then having that dude like apparently get arrested for something that he allegedly did that is utterly irrelevant, that, you know, he didn't actually You know, it's not like we met up and he was like, dude, I love doing terroristic threats. And I was like, hell yeah, dude, I love that. You should keep up the good work. You know what I mean? Like, if that was the case, maybe you could kind of like point it back at me somehow. I don't know. But yeah, I'm sure I've fucking been around someone who statistically there's a probability that I've been around someone who's also murdered a person. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't mean that, you know, it was like I was urging people to do that shit. Dude, most of your job is reactions. Excuse us for being overly excited to see your reactions to stuff. Nobody's blaming you. No, that guy literally was blaming me somehow. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. He literally said, excuse me. I guess you're not going to talk about it. And I was like, I guess you're hiding the truth. And I was like, I don't even know what the fuck is going on to hide. You were at the DNC. You've been in the room with a lot of murderers. True. That is also true. That is valid. You make a valid point.